Let's go for the winner bracket final. Still a best of 3 in this WCR Cup for $150. And it feels like we haven't seen this match in quite some time. HawK versus Happy. It's a winner bracket final, and Happy is not part of this because HawK eliminated him earlier. Crazy.
He kicked him to the lower bracket. He didn't eliminate him quite
From
yet.
the winner bracket, yes.
Thank you, Eroberer Beatsteps with the 14 months and Sarnem with the 11 months. Less than 3 people are being too harsh on Reforged. It's still an upgrade, just not all in one piece. Frowny face. It's getting better. Little by little, the color bug was eliminated. And we have some MMR now as well. We don't quite have the Larry yet, but yeah. You know, we're gonna get there, I hope. Foggy starting off with the Warden. She is the star of this matchup once again. I can hear the birdies already.
Yeah. And because of that, because Chad posted it earlier, I got this bird song stuck in my head. You know? Don't you know about the bird? Oh, everybody knows that the bird is the word.
That's pretty funny.
So yeah, we have that Warden.
I can totally see you blowing up like your cheeks and be like pop 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 pop. So no expansion creep here. We have a going from Tuskar to green, Invul and Cloak. Both really good against the Warden actually. Oh, and HawK with the footy, pulling creeps towards the Ancient of Wonders. If he can cancel this one, this would be a big deal.
Yeah, not really for the items, but for creeping. I mean, it's always good to have clarities as well. Shadow Strike catches the Footman, and HawK is once again going for the Laboratory, just as he did against Death Note. This seems to be his new thing. This is, of course, level 3. It's access to the lab. It's a good item, and not too many people would expect this at the moment.
Yeah, look, kind of like as he did against Death Note. This is kind of a human mirror special. You creep heavily to early level 3 with lots of militia, slow down your tech, but get that big level up. Normally in other matchups we see humans trying to tech faster, so as it is here, Foggy has a tech lead, but not by too much. And the Warden is not quite level 3. She is 2 footy kills away from that level up. Or 1 more green camp.
At full mana. Should get these Footman kills in. HawK is again so aggressive today. Holy smokes. But can't really get anything so far. Shop is retreating into the back. This Footman survives. Not only is HawK super aggressive, he also has great micro today. And this Footman is so hurt. Still almost gets this archer kill.
First footy did survive, by the way, so no experience there. The other one is gonna tick out. So with that one as well. Oh, was that a deny? HawK denied the other footy. That prevents level 3. In the meantime, Blacksmith coming up. We're moving towards Rifleman. I think what the Koreans have been doing when playing Warden and playing 1 base versus 1 base is add in a Naga on tier 2 to look for kills more easily, and in conjunction with Fan or Shadow Strike, diminish the numbers of the human army and diminish the strength of their push, because we all know how strong 50 to 60 supply rifle pushes can be. And the Warden on level 3, she's okay, but is she good enough?
I feel like you can pressure this Archmage a lot with Warden 3, Shadow Strike 2, and buy time for your bears to then deal with the rifles. But yeah, the tier 2 is definitely the big question mark for Foggy in this game, in this matchup.
She's finally gonna get that level 3 here from the footy, as it seems. Oh, will cost another Shadow Strike though. And he gets it.
Yeah.
Oh, and he even sees the hurt footy over there.
Ah, okay.
I think thanks to Ultravision, maybe? No.
No, there's no Hunter's Hall yet. So, not possible.
Wow. That's a soup. Is that intentional? This Hunter's Hall so late? Probably not, right?
Yeah, I guess with Foggy you never know. Usually the excuse is earlier second hero, like immediately, but also that's not happening.
Pops the Scroll of the Beast for creeping.
It will be dispelled in not too much time, and if you can get one of the unique spots and one of these big consumables, then I guess it might be worth it, but in this case, rather not.
Are under attack.
Dude, this could be a new BM move in tournaments. Or just on ladder.
Yeah.
Oh man. The possibilities. Warden wants to steal the big boy. Can't blink Shadow Strike though, so it's pretty much impossible.
Didn't decide on Blink or Fan of Knives yet, but yeah, mana's low.
MK is also pretty hurt here. The Warden trying to slow down HawK, if nothing else. And buy time for those bears. They're on the way.
Alright, close to finish.
I would love to have, speaking of bears, I would love to have a counter in the town hall meeting for how many times Lado said bears need +2 damage.
Maybe someone can make a highlight video out of this. You know, bing, bing, bing with a little counter at the bottom.
Must have been at least 5 times, I think.
I'm looking forward to the town hall on Wednesday. I think Insuperable is going to be there again. I'm going to be there for the first time. And of course, Todd is hosting it. Such a cool format.
I don't have time, unfortunately, but I'm definitely going to check it out after. Yeah. First one was really good.
Remo having real life and shit. Priorities, right?
Can you imagine having a life outside of Warcraft? Fucking casual. Really surprised Foggy is keeping this Ankh, by the way. He's afraid to die. As we all are.
I'm not.
Well, not all, but most of us.
I'm calling Militia for the next laboratory. I thought Foggy would follow him there, but not happening. Trying to backstab a little. Still hasn't decided on a second spell. Oh, and killing peasants just got so much easier with that orb.
Oh, I like this MK tank inventory. Need another ring of protection +4 and then beefcake. I would like to see HawK tech now. You're kind of stably on one base. But Foggy is expanding actually.
And
this is so obvious that it's expanding.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's a decent timing, I guess. It's not like mass rifles. He has Master Bears. Warden got his levels. Fan of Knives. Just distract. Forcing the town portal. I think it's an okay move.
I'm very surprised not more stuff died right there. Yeah, but HawK must know. He must know. Like, what the hell was that?
Oh, but with the Zeppelin, you can distract even more. Like, not even with the Warden.
Yeah. HawK needs a workshop right now. But sometimes you forget about that.
Mountain King is close to 3. Then he has a good answer to the Warden play. What's she doing, by the way? Ah, staff on her and boots. Zeppelin threatening another drop.
Yeah, this is gonna force HawK back, and with that, the human now is in a weird situation strategically. Like, he can't move out. He doesn't have a counter against the Zeppelin. He's gonna force the turtle pretty much, or force to all in across the map. Both of which doesn't feel good.
This is so simple yet effective.
Oh, Zeppelin! Uh-oh!
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
It's empty, but he has to TP out. There's no way he can get back in with that Zeppelin. Mana is gone, TP out. Tower still stands. He got a lot of kills on workers. The bears all survived, so yeah.
Oh, the AM. Oh, the AM got the cancel.
So good.
Dude, how good is HawK today, man?
Really good.
My god. Clutch moment there as well was the Sorceress slowing the Zeppelin right away, so Foggy couldn't just fly in and out with that thing over and over.
That's a big deal. Like, Zeppelin plus staff plus TP, that was all pretty expensive. And Foggy was banking on the fact that he gets the second base up, which he's not now, and HawK just gets more control, better levels, rifle numbers rising. Or should be.
Did HawK go bash or clap, by the way?
Bash.
Why did people start skipping clap? It's so good.
Not good enough, needs a buff.
Yeah. Same for stun, TC stomp.
I think no one skips that.
Get it down to, 5-second cooldown. Why not? Alright, here comes the push by HawK. Only 44 supply. It's not that much, honestly. Weird for Foggy now. All of his units are in the Zeppelin. He has nothing to defend right here, outside of the Warden.
Yeah, he's on the other side, and Zeppelins aren't that fast. AP buys a little bit of time, but that's about it. He needs mana. Maybe even a mana potion. Can barely afford it.
Oh, the Sorceress could slow the Zeppelin again. HawK wasn't looking, but it's gonna be a TP out most likely. Zeppelin, crash and burn! Lots of dizziness.
That lasts for a while.
Yep.
The bears are gonna be very slow. Thank you, my Alkaline, for gifting a sub to the Muslim. Nice to have you here, man. Saw you're grinding Warcraft quite a bit. I don't know if it's a rumor, but someone said you're like 50-0 on ladder right now. Pretty strong.
Not bad.
Looking forward to your casting in Katowice.
Did you see that Tasteless and Artosis aren't going?
Yeah.
Which is so weird. They've been there for, what, the last 10 years? And
This will happen to us at one point as well, Remo. Get ready for it. Prepare mentally.
right. Because we're gonna be, like, one of the best caster pairs in the world.
No, I mean, like...
And the #1 casting duo.
I mean, for Warcraft tournaments, we're kind of a low-level equivalent. We've casted every single World Championship since 2014. So, that's what I mean.
Warden level 5, what's she getting? Medallion. That's pretty trash. That's not awful, but not that good. Oh, detonates against the Watermelons. That's a big deal. It's all about experience. This Warden needs level 6. If she gets it, I think this is looking pretty good for Foggy. But first she needs to arrive there on that level. I'm not sure that HawK has enough. Oh, surround on the MK. No, no,
Oh,
yes, no, yes.
With bears, that's not too easy. Doesn't feel good. Okay, the invul breaks it. Bears connecting to the rifles. HawK not stutter stepping back for now.
How does he not have clap, dude? Imagine clap right here.
Watermental took so much aggro in this fight. And he's focusing on this super tanky MK now. I don't know if that's the right choice. There's still a big invul ready to use.
He's dropping very low, though. Riot's getting at it in late for the slow. I like that. But HawK's gonna TP out. MK. Oop! 60 HP.
Kind of rare to have both races on one base throughout the entire game in this matchup.
But the Warden can't scale anymore with creeping. The human heroes can. Can't believe it. Why do people not go clap anymore? I don't get it.
Forces are under attack.
Like on level 2, having bash is better because you use storm bolts and you have a couple of bashes coming in. But clap is so insane in the late game.
I mean, if you face a Foggy Warden with a staff, then you can hope for bash to cancel that. If you have no mana for a storm bolt to cancel it, but like you got it all the time. And you don't have to choose between the spells. And yeah.
Players' forces are under attack.
And now the Warden does what she loves doing most. Slaughtering peasants. Getting from level 5 to level 6. And he's pretty close, actually. Needs 3 more peasants, I think. This is starting to look real rough for HawK.
Yeah. take a look at the gold real quick. About a 1k difference. One expo got cancelled earlier. That cost a bit. Bears separate from the rest of the army. HawK is pushing into the base. The bears can't help now. Ooh, that's a gifted bear right here. And level 4.
Alright, base race. But I think HawK has more damage or can at least kill the tree quicker.
SimCity by HawK is really good. So the bears can attack.
HawK doesn't even have a TP. When he kills the Tree of Eternity, he can't get back.
Oh.
Foggy's TPing in. Oh, this is going to be a weird position for HawK. He's going to be super surrounded, probably. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah. These bears will have a feast now. One at 50%, but gets to level 6. The mana for Avatar. Not. Oh, there we go. Barely. Thanks to the Moonwells. Archmage is a little trapped over there, but... Oh, is he? No. In general, he gets away with the black eye here for sure. That could have been way worse.
Blink fan.
Oh!
And 2 more kills. And MK about to drop.
Also no mana. Can't threaten the Stormbolt anymore. Looks good for Foggy.
Yeah.
Yep.
GG.
GG.
Interesting game. Where did this go wrong?
I think again...
I think already the...
losing a lot of losing a lot of economy to the Zeppelin drops. Same as in the game against Death Note. HawK not really ready for it.
Also the first push with level 3 didn't really do that much. Warden still got the level up. He didn't kill archers. It delayed the tech for HawK. I think I would prefer to just see level 2 AM, 6 footies, and then be aggressive. But hard to say. But this Warden had a pretty easy time. Normally when you play Warden, one base, you have to be afraid to be pushed to death over and over. But this game, Foggy was able to creep level 4, Zeppelin drop, kill the economy, TP back, defend. Well played by Foggy. But not the same killer instinct from HawK that we saw earlier.
So let's take a look at the bracket. What do we have in the lower part? Neutron defeated Cash. What? Cash losing to Terra and Neutron.
Not the best day for Cash.
I did not expect this at all. So we have Neutron versus Enter and Terra versus Happy in the lower bracket quarterfinal. You're in, right? Yeah, good. Okay. Grand final is close for Foggy, just one map away. Yeah, HawK had a really good day today so far, but Foggy's Warden is always scary. On Concealed Hill, which is the next map.
She is pretty bit much not playable.
Pretty bit much? That is correct.
Pretty bit much, basically, kind of. Sort of. More or less. If you want to pin me down. If I was to give an answer. If I had to choose.
This is way funnier than it should be. Hey, they don't
so
know who this map was created by. It says unknown. Or is his name unknown?
For me, does it say unknown or German unbekannt?
Unbekannt.
Yeah, same for me.
Oh, so that's his name, pretty much, right?
No, that would be weird. I don't think so.
But why would it be in German then if everything else is in English?
I don't know. There's some weird things out there.
The reasons are unbekannt. Ooh, there's a party going on downstairs. I can hear some hardcore techno vibes coming up.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
starting early today.
Yeah, the roommate from Denmark started drinking at like 10:30 today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here we call that Frühshoppen.
Yes. He has a friend over, so let's have some fun. Like they should have. Let the kids have some fun. Well, we are working.
Let them play.
Let them
play.
So, Foggy 1-0, Concealed Hill. We finally load up into this. How can they stop this? So Warden is pretty much impossible. Since it's Foggy, I would say that the chance for a keeper here, with him being the player, are way higher than they usually are for a Night Elf. But I still think it's a Demon Hunter.
I think so too. I think if Foggy wants to have a chance to win, he should not play keeper. That's my view. You remember yesterday's games of Sonic playing keeper? Boy, was that bad. This hero is just so trash against human. We need to make a PSA, like a petition or something. All Night Elves, please band together and stop playing keeper. God damn it! Foggy didn't sign the petition. He's playing keeper. Alright, this is a 1-1 already. Can we go to the third map, please?
Oh, come on.
Dude, he's so bad. He's so bad.
I mean, if you get a good early, that can always spiral out of control.
Well, if you kill all of his units with a panda, that's also good, but...
It's not very likely, and I'm totally by your side when you say that the demon is always better than the keeper, but Foggy likes it, kind of suits his playstyle. If he's not messing it up like Sonic did and gets to level 2, he can still do some harass and then get an advantage on tier 2.
Todd says keeper ain't bad. Depends on your build. Well, I think it depends on the human's build. If the human ever includes some priests, then it's real bad. But yeah, I'm of course memeing a little bit here, but mostly I do stand by that point. Of course, there's a big reason to play keeper here. Playing demon on this map and getting him decently crept is really hard. Plus, humans really like, or have been liking recently, playing aggressively towards Night Elf base with tier 2. Attack archers, get the dust, attack the wisps, cancel a hunter's hall, maybe something like that. And against that, the keeper with entangle is certainly pretty nice and has an easier time dealing with that than the demon does. But, I mean, I said the same yesterday. If the keeper doesn't completely own the early game, I think normally there's almost no chance to win.
And HawK so far seems to be the king of the early game from what we've seen in his games against Death Note and also Terra. He steps back a little, it's not that aggressive as he was against the keeper. That is 100% understandable, as you get locked in an entangle, then you have to TP out, and then it's not looking that great. But level 2.3 for him, and Foggy, no, just creeping. No aggression from him.
Yeah, Foggy was moving towards the expansion, he had a wisp there as well. Maybe he had a hard read that HawK was fast expanding. And against that, oh, who got the last hit? Keeper did.
Yeah. Archer save as well.
Against that, keeper can be very nice.
More experience. Oh, HawK denied it. This water elemental.
Oh, nice save on the archer. Distracted the footies with the keeper. And that way can save the archer on 5 HP. First entangle coming in towards the footy. Should be a kill. Can he deny? Not quite.
I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think we have the archer sound bug here. I didn't hear the birds. Or I just filter them out already.
I think I heard them. Let's see.
A player's forces are under attack.
HawK moving out to the outskirts. For level 3. Is that even... it should be enough, right? Oh, level 3 kobold?
Yeah, the birds are back.
Ah,
Foggy's
yeah.
getting level 3 here as well.
I just filtered.
And that's really important. You need to get this level 3 keeper somewhat early. You need to keep on progressing in strength. Can't stagnate on level 2.
I like that HawK is going for the tower, not too cheap to go for it. And now he's the aggressor that he was before. Is he diving for the hunch saw? No, right? Just the shop. Everything else is too risky.
Oh, and the keeper going towards the main. Arcane isn't quite done yet. That's pretty annoying. It's level 2 Treants. And that might be an easy cancel on the Arcane. Oh, quick repair though. Oh, but it's too much damage. Arcane falls.
3 range.
How much can HawK do?
So far, not too much. We have Treants here as well, plus archers. Chasing this Archmage back. He's just hurting the Tree of Ages to no success, really. And his main base is in trouble.
HawK, why are you playing this game like that? You only have to make sure the keeper doesn't get a big advantage from the early game. This is starting to look like a big advantage from the early game.
Call to arms, man. No mining for the Russian. He deals with the Treants now. There's one more entangle if he wants to. Even the right click is enough. Wait, there's no stab.
It's surround though. Alright.
That
one
was a little unnecessary. Panda second. No alchemist.
Yep. We see that more and more nowadays. A hero who is less reliant to do damage with help. Meaning he can do even a good amount of damage without the keeper coming in for entangle. Whereas Alchemist needs entangle plus acid bomb to really do big damage.
Cool move by Foggy to build the Lore's proxy. So his dryads aren't too late. But he's super low on lumber. So tier 3 is. And with that, bears are.
Oh, Olga Lord. Can the MK get there in time? No. HawK not even trying for it. Awesome. Battle drums for Foggy. Bonus damage everywhere. Is he really playing Mass Dryads? Looks like he is. Kind of moon style probably. Mass Dryads, run-bys, 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 run-bys. Okay, the main still isn't done yet. So, annoying for HawK. Oh, but the creep jack in the back. This is not what Foggy was expecting. The panda could very well be dying. He's slowed down. He should be easily getting Stonebolt surrounded. Is that one close? I think so. Oh, not quite. The panda gets out. Are you serious?
No way. Okay, he has another Stormbolt. Doesn't even need it. Panda dead. Level 4 Archmage. This creep didn't work too well on the other side. Foggy is in with Treants again. On level 2. But this time the Arcane is up.
Keeper staffs back. Moon juice. Not too much in here. I like the moonstone. Oh, AM, what are you doing? A little far forward. Oh, and HawK takes out the Ancient of War as well. That's a big deal. Without that creeping, not too easy. Well, with Treants, I guess it's okay.
Panda's
Losing footies is okay. HawK, though, wants to keep his rifles alive. But there's more entangle, there's more Dryad slow. And HawK doesn't have his big army yet. Yeah, I like the TP here. Keeping actually everything alive. Where are these priests, by the way?
I gotta answer some messages real quick.
Are under attack.
Having level 4 AM here so early is always nice for the early level 2 Brilliance Aura. MK creeping up the natural. Not the natural, the lab. Getting closer to 3. 1 of Mana Steel. Okay. Against the Panda especially, I guess. Foggy once again has the Zeppelin. Is HawK anticipating this move this time? He should know, I think, there's this Mass Dryad, so what you want against that is guard towers in the main, 2, maybe even 3, but the economy was so ransacked earlier that lumber is really low right now, so it's not that easy to go for all these towers, and another Zeppelin drop-by attempt could once again do big damage, and guess what? Keeper and Dryads in the Zeppelin.
What's up with every single player playing Zeppelin against HawK today?
It's gonna be expensive. This is gonna be really painful for HawK. He has no TP. He's pulling the peasants back quickly, but still. This will cost a lot.
Are under attack.
Alright. Arcane Towers could be falling soon. Archmage is coming in for the defense. But really, lack of dispel against these Treants. Also no second Arcane Tower to deal with this. Foggy can soon continue this play, and he's buying so much time for the Panda. Vamp Aura for potential bears down the road. Big mana potion, noise, expansion on the way. Foggy playing this with a lot of routine and doesn't seem threatened at all.
It was this first keeper push which really destroyed HawK's late game options. The first time the keeper came in and cancelled the arcane, this is why everything is low lumber now. If the economy was more intact, if there was more lumber, HawK could just counter expand right now, and he would be in a fine position. But he's completely out of lumber. He can't do that. Invis Panda coming in, Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, big damage. Water Elementals don't do anything against this Dryad Dispel, and Foggy is playing such a nice game. Smart, strategically, getting further and further ahead.
This looks like we might get our rematch of HawK versus Happy in the lower bracket instead of in the winner bracket or in the grand final, as many would have suggested.
Yep, definitely looks like it. Zeppelin will probably be falling here, but there is a TP on the Panda, and with that gets out. Dryads all died. It's kind of expensive actually. But the expansion now almost finished, and HawK in no position to counter expand. No. Finally going for that workshop. Another issue when losing so many peasants early on, not having the resources for the workshop, for the Zeppelin against, for the gyro against the Zeppelin. That arcane tower, man, if it had been just 10 seconds faster, this whole game would have been different.
Yeah, the tiny little moves that can decide a Warcraft game. And then, if the base is so open, a keeper in Foggy's hands can be really good. So creep now. It's actually getting kind of close to 5 soon. Pendant of Energy for more Entangle, more Treants, or even more Breath of Fire.
A player's forces are under attack.
What can HawK do? He's certainly desperate at this point. Let's take a look. 6,600. Ooh boy. 1,500 gold difference. Plus the repair cost, plus the peasant cost.
I mean, at the moment, HawK still has the stronger army. As long as he has one heal scroll, he should be able to easily take a fight. Doesn't have a heal scroll, though. Foggy shouldn't be interested in fighting yet, I think. Still not enough keep. He needs the way superior numbers with his inferior units. HawK returns to the fountain, and the AM wants to go to the shop. Oh, that's dangerous! HawK looks though and quickly turns around.
Lucky that the keeper wasn't. Right lucky that the keeper wasn't in range for Entangle. Oh, HawK with 3 footmen here. Can he cancel the Entangled gold mine? Oh, now he can repair for free. Another 1 second decision.
But HawK is in a good position here on the map. He can kind of force a fight right now. Foggy can't go for a counterattack because if he does, the Expo is falling. HawK needs to get heal scrolls though. Wait for a few more units maybe, and then he's gonna go in. He's got mortars on the way as well. One coming in from the main.
Foggy doesn't get any upgrades. He's not getting tier 3 or like Master Bears, Mountain Giants, anything. He's very hero reliant with this army. Panda has to hit big time. Double heal scroll on Foggy's side though. But it's mostly single target, so not sure.
Mortar team here comes in really handy. Can put pressure now on the expansion. The army can protect it. Oh, the mortar team though! Oh no, HawK!
That's bad.
Oh, that's such a big mistake.
What was that mortar team thinking?
He was probably in control group 3. He had it on A-click and forgot to put in a new command. That hurts a lot.
Mass detonate. So no storm bolts, no additional water elemental, and no siege damage. And the Panda still looking so good. Breath of Fire, more and more kills. Close to a 10 supply lead for Foggy now.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Looks like Foggy's got this. Damn.
Level 5 now. The next Breath of Fire is gonna be hard. There we go. Okay. Next water team is dead. Dead as well. Not good. Not good for HawK.
Doesn't have enough anymore. These Wisp detonates made a massive difference.
Well prepared by Foggy. I mean, that mortar team was definitely a gift.
Under attack.
And this entire thing goes different if he's not losing it. Mountain King dead, by the way. But yeah, he was well prepared with double heal scroll, with the wisps, with a high level panda. And yeah, Keeper of the Grove apparently not a free win, huh?
You played it poorly, bro. Let's be honest. And Todd, I know that's what you love to see, isn't it? Keeper winning. He said, I don't know about you guys, but I agree with Remo. Keeper is really bad. I said, Keeper is only good if you get a big advantage from the early game. Which he did get, harassing the main with all the treants, which was possible because HawK made the mistake of allowing that. Because the Arcane was late.
Remo in serious mode. Do you hear that? That's when he wants to make an argument. To make a statement.
Keeper is still shit, guys. But sometimes he can work.
Like right here. Foggy 2-0 over HawK. I did not expect this after seeing quite some HawK games today. He looked invincible until this very final. But yeah, made mistakes. Foggy's Warden was really good. Getting Zeppelin dropped on both maps. And that was kind of the move that got Foggy this little advantage. And he moved on from there and just carried it home. No big flaws in Foggy's game, right? I mean, a Hunter's Hall was too late once. But that's about it.
Yep. Looking pretty good. And HawK, really surprisingly to me, he looked so in charge and completely confident against Undead today. And against Night Elf, of all races. He seems to, I don't know, have the timings wrong a little bit maybe. But he still has a chance, dropping down into the lower bracket. And there will be going up against Happy or Enter or Neutron.
Yes, we tried to get into the Happy Neutron game. Not sure if it's running already. I can check real quick. I can't find them.
I think Enter and Neutron are still playing, right?
Seems like it. Ah, okay, there's this little bug on Enter, but yeah, he's playing. So, we go into a little break. You can use that time to check us out on our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're there. You also have 7 minutes left to sign up for the Rising Star Cup, which starts in 7 minutes, casted by Kaldor. We will, of course, host them once we are done here, but it's kind of a shared project. So the more people sign up for the Rising Star Cup, the happier it makes us, and that's the goal of your life, right? Making us happy? I certainly hope so. In 5 minutes, we're back with hopefully the next game, or some trash talk, or some questions. So if you want to know something, if you want something discussed, let us know in chat. Highlight us. See you in a bit.